Hi guys, it's Lauren here from Lola's Cupcakes, and today we're going to be showing you how to make these beautiful strawberry cupcakes perfect for Valentine's. So let's get baking. Alright, so step one, what we're going to do is we're going to melt 150 grams of white chocolate in the microwave until it is nice and melted. So we have our melted chocolate, so that's had a total of about 2 minutes in the microwave. Keep stirring. So we're just going to plop our strawberry into our white chocolate just so it's lovely and coated around the sides. Wiggle it a little bit, and then you're just going to place it on a little bit of greaseproof paper or marble counter that you've got. We're gonna leave a little bit of the red strawberry poking through on the top. Okie dokie, so we have our chocolate coated strawberries all done, all set, ready to go into the fridge. For the next step, we want to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius. And then whilst that's preheating, we're going to make our cupcakes. So we have 175 grams of soft, unsalted butter, 250 grams of caster sugar here. We're going to beat these up till these are nice and light and fluffy and incorporated a lot of air. Alrighty, so now that that has come together, we're just gonna scrape down the sides. And then we add our eggs. So we're gonna add 3 eggs in total. And then we're gonna add our vanilla, and then we're gonna beat that until that's lovely and combined. Next, we're going to add our flour. So we have 200 grams of self-raising flour and a teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna sift this in before mixing it all up. And just before that's all combined, we're going to add our sour cream. Scrape down the sides to make sure that all the ingredients are nicely incorporated. Next, we're going to fill our 12 cupcake cases with our batter. And we want to fill these roughly 2/3 full, just a little bit over halfway. Next, we're going to be adding some yummy jam compote to then swirl through. Just gonna add half a teaspoon on each one. So then I just have a fork that I'm just going to swirl, just so that when you bite into the cupcake, you have a really nice even bite of the jam with the vanilla sponge, and it's not all vanilla sponge or not all jam. Ta-da! These go into the oven at 180 degrees for 20 to 22 minutes, and we'll pull them out, do a little spring test, and we can see that they are lovely and baked. Alrighty, so now we're going to make our buttercream. So we have 150 grams of unsalted butter that I've just softened in the microwave. And then we're going to add half of our icing sugar, and we'll give this a good old whisk up. Together we can add the remainder of our icing sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and we're gonna give that a good old beat up. So now that your buttercream is all lovely incorporated, we actually wanna add some milk just to loosen up the buttercream so it's a lot easier to pipe. We're gonna add a little bit at a time, beat it up and see the texture. We want it to be nice and light and fluffy. And just with the last remaining bit of milk, I'm also going to add a little bit of food coloring. So this part is absolutely optional, but because we're making these really nice girly Valentine's cupcakes, we want them to be lovely, girly and pink and nice and colourful. Okie dokie, so then we're on to popping this beautiful ice cream into our lovely piping bag. Okay, so we're gonna jazz up our chocolate strawberries a little bit more by adding a little bit of red food coloring into our white chocolate leftovers. Let's quickly pop that in there, give it a good old stir, and then we're gonna pop it into a clean piping bag. We're just gonna drizzle over the strawberries and then pop those back in the fridge for a little bit longer. Alrighty, so now it's time to ice these beautiful cupcakes, and this is the fun part. I've got a star nozzle with my lovely vanilla pink buttercream. We're going to start in the center and do a little swirl around. And we've got some lovely multicolored Valentine's girly sprinkles here. So we're just going to sprinkle them on top of our cupcake, and then we're going to add our lovely decorated strawberries. So we're just gonna plop them on, wiggle them a little bit so they stay nice and still on there. And then there you have our delicious strawberry cupcakes. Ta-da! So here we have, guys, our beautiful strawberry cupcakes, and it would be very rude of me not to have a taste. So let's have a little nibble. Oh, they're still warm. Look at this, guys. Like, look how moist that sponge is. You've got the little jam pockets in there and really nice, airy, fluffy buttercream. Definitely a recipe to give a go. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and please tag us on social media if you make this recipe. We'd love to see what you guys can create, and I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day. Bye!
Celebrate with Lola's.